What's biophotonics? Biophotonics is a field of biology and photonics that combines the interaction of light and biological materials.
What's VLC? Visible light communications. In telecommunications, visible light communication is the use of visible light as a transmission medium. VLC is a subset of optical wireless communications technologies. The technology uses fluorescent lamps to transmit signals at 10 kbit/s, or LEDs for up to 500 mbit/s over short distances.
We're here with the 6G flagship, and we're going to read Light and Radio Waves, Connecting the Future World. Visible light and radio technologies might not appear as an obvious match for maximizing connectivity. Inspired by the solid-state luminaries available in abundance in our built environment, researchers are now showcasing practicality how visible light can be used for transmitting information wirelessly, besides keeping us humans fully operational in the northern winter darkness. Commercial LED-based lamps are an underused, sustainable asset at an easy reach. White LEDs are expected to be everywhere, says Professor Marcus Katz, who has explored visible light communications with his team since 2014. Again, since 2014. Today, the global penetration of LEDs is close to 50%. We expect that to reach 90% by 2030, which creates a massive potential. In 6G Flagship's VLC demonstration, Katz and his team illustrate some of the key capabilities of light-based communications, flexibly combined with radio communications. We envision that already around year 2030, mobile devices will support both optical and radio technologies, and VLC will complement radio, Katz says. The advantages of both systems are combined with our demo, where radio and optical communications are used cooperatively. The demonstrator supports up to 12 megabits per second with off-the-shelf LED luminaries, which are used to transmit information using visible light from the optical access point at the ceiling to a mobile device. In the opposite direction, the setup uses infrared light, which is invisible to the human eye. In addition to light, radio can be used to provide connectivity between both ends. I suggest everyone keeps reading this. There's lots of information on visible light communication and your LED lights. But for now, we're going to go to YouTube and watch this video.
In our demonstrator, we show how radio and light technologies can be combined, how they work together. And we also show that we can use relatively simple technology to implement these light-based communications. We have commercial light luminaries to show that this could be used to provide connectivity. VLC exploits the lighting infrastructure that we have in our ceiling just to provide illumination to our rooms, also to transmit information wirelessly. Typically, this is done in the downlink, so from the network to the mobile device. In the other direction, from a mobile device to the network, typically we use infrared light, which is invisible to human eye. Well, light has a lot of advantages. For instance, we have a huge amount of spectrum which is unlicensed. It is free to use. We have available for light. Also, we can support very high data rate, even hundreds of gigabits per second. Light-based communications is very secure because the light signal remains confined in the room where we are. No one outside the room can listen to our communication, so it's very secure and private. Also, we think that light and radio are complementary. In practice, they have to be. If I have a mobile device in the future like this, and I could be connected by exploiting light, but what happens if I put my mobile device in my pocket, so light cannot reach my device, but then I switch automatically to radio. If I take it from here, I can use light, but since the orientation changed with time, sometimes it will be better to use radio, sometimes it will be better to use light. We can see in our demonstrator what happened, for instance, if we interrupt the beam of light, then the system will automatically switch to radio. We can see that the video is smoothly going from A to B, and the user doesn't know whether he or she is connected to light or to radio. For instance, if you as a user are moving into a sensitive environment, like it could be a hospital, airplane, or for instance a manufacturing plant where there are many other devices and you could create interference, for instance, the system could automatically switch you into the light mode. So this is a safe mode. So where can we use light-based communications like VLC, Li-Fi, things like that? So first we have our everyday scenarios: home, office, public places. These are typical places where we could use that technology. Then, as mentioned, highly sensitive scenarios. Light-based communications can also be used in some other very specific scenarios like vehicular communications, mining, underwater communications. Also, we have some cases like Internet of Things that could also exploit light. In the future, we expect that our devices, like our mobile devices, will have both radio and light-based connectivity. In this way, we think we are also empowering the user. He or she will have the possibility to decide whether to use radio or whether to use light.
So these are some of the ways that they're able to manipulate the air molecules around you without needing to insert any device or chip in you. We will take a look at 5G and 6G soon, so you'll have a better understanding.
The video that we just watched, the 6G flagship optical communication video, it's from the same 6G flagship company that is behind the system. So these people work these jobs, they engineer the system, they know exactly what they're talking about, and you just watched their video in their words, and they're telling you how visible light communication works.